Watching the Bitcoin price is a little bit like watching the appetite of an average person right now. Let me tell you what I think that looks like, and here are some thoughts on Bitcoin at $116,000. So you will notice that the marketplace goes crazy every time the price of Bitcoin changes. Everybody on crypto Twitter, Bitcoin X, whatever you want to call it, goes crazy every time the price goes up and down. And all you're really watching is global adoption happen slowly with a bunch of frenzied activity on top of it of people who just can't restrain themselves and are, jumping around like jackrabbits. So here's what I mean. And I put in the title of this video, it's kind of like watching the appetite of an average person. So, average person wakes up in the morning. Everybody's sitting around watching this thing and they're like, ooh, this person looks hungry. This person looks hungry. This is going to be amazing. This asset is going to be amazing. This person is about to consume an unlimited amount of food. It's going to be amazing. Euphoria, worldwide adoption. It's going to be great. So the person starts eating breakfast. About halfway through breakfast, they start slowing down a little bit. Everybody's like, oh no, the world doesn't need food anymore. This person's never going to eat food ever again. They're slowing down. What does this mean? What could this mean? And, the price of the asset goes down. And the person wraps up breakfast. Everybody's like, oh, it's so over. We were so hopeful that food was a valuable thing that everyone needed, but the person has officially stopped eating the food. It's over. The asset's dead. We can all move on with life. A few hours go by. The asset, listlessly hangs around. And the person starts getting hungry again. They're like, food's a big deal. Maybe money is still an asset we're all going to use after all. Maybe money is valuable. They look hungry again. Oh, they're so hungry. It's lunchtime. This is going to be fantastic. The person's going to start eating. They're never going to stop eating again. This is going to be amazing. To the moon. Asset prices going wild. The person starts eating lunch. Oh, it's euphoria. It's euphoria. This is amazing. Worldwide food adoption, right around the corner. They're never going to stop eating. Well, about halfway through lunch, they start slowing down. Everybody's like, oh no, demand is weakening. What does this mean? Does this mean the world will never eat food again? Does this mean the world will not need money ever again? Oh no, it's all over. It's all over. They finish up lunch. Everybody's like, oh, it was fun while it lasted. It was just two pumps and then a dump and then they're over. The world is over. The asset is in the trash. It's never coming back again. Food is just not a thing. And then, of course, a few hours goes by and it picks back up again because it's supper time and the person's hungry and they're like, oh, euphoria, worldwide adoption, it's amazing, shoot for the moon, everything's epic, everything's going to be awesome. And then, of course, same thing happens halfway through dinner. They start slowing down. They'll be, oh, no, 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 there's not going to be any demand anymore. It's all over. It's all over. They finish supper. Everybody's like, they're going to eat dessert. They're going to eat dessert. And then, they don't eat dessert. And everybody's like, oh, no, the world just doesn't need food anymore. We're never going to use sound money. It's all over. Bitcoin was nice while it lasted. Of course, then the person goes to sleep because they now had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they go to sleep, which is like Bitcoin's every 4 year, major price correction, which may or may not still be a thing. We don't know. I've done videos about that. And they sleep for like 10 hours. And everybody's like, oh no, it's so over. Nobody will ever eat again. Food is worthless. Sound money is no longer necessary. None of it matters anymore. And then the person wakes up and it goes over and over and over. That is what it feels like watching the price of Bitcoin right now. It's like 124,000. Oh, wow, worldwide Bitcoin adoption. It's right around the corner. Everybody's going to use Bitcoin for everything tomorrow. And then the price pulls back just a little bit, and everybody's like, oh, it's so over. It's $116,000. This must mean there is no more, need for sound money anywhere in the world. What was I even thinking? It's like, come on, people. There will always be a need for food because people are always going to need to eat. There's always going to be a need for sound money because the world needs money. We talked about this 1,000 times. The world needs money so we don't have to barter. The best money is the scarcest money that still has the other necessary properties of being divisible and durable and portable and fungible and identifiable, et cetera, et cetera, all the 5 to 7 major characteristics of money. And Bitcoin has all of those better than anything else anywhere in the world. And so guess what? The world will adopt Bitcoin worldwide as the new currency of the future. It's just happening slowly. And on top of that incessant worldwide demand, just the same way an average person has an incessant, perpetual need for food their entire life, the need for Bitcoin will continue to grow. It will never go away. It will go in waves, just like a person who gets hungrier and then less hungry, and then hungrier and then less hungry. The price of Bitcoin will do the same thing. It will go up, it will go down, it will go up and down, it will go up and down on its way up. But the real question is, does the world still need food? Yes, because that's what we eat. The real question is, does the world still need money? Is money still a valuable thing that humans invented that is valuable because we need a way of storing our time and energy for the future so that we can buy things in the future that we're not ready to buy right now? Yes, we need that in the modern economy more so than ever before, in a world where governments are debasing the currency every which way. All fiat currencies are losing money. Most are worse than the US dollar, but even the US dollar is losing between 3%, 4%, up to 9% a year. It's insane. So the world needs money. Money is a thing the world needs. The adoption will go in fits and starts, just like a human appetite will be stronger or less strong from time to time. The human appetite goes up and down on a cycle with 3 meals a day, sleeping overnight. All of that is a completely normal part of the human appetite. And all of those same ups and downs are completely normal part of a technology adoption life cycle. The same thing is true of Bitcoin. The adoption of Bitcoin will not happen in a linear straight line for all the reasons I've explained in numerous other videos. There will be fits, there will be starts, there will be ups, there will be downs, there will be huge runs, there will be price corrections. None of that means the need for money has gone away. Humans have a need for money. We just do. The best money wins over time, and the earliest adopters of new money tend to benefit much more so than the late adopters of a new, more scarce form of money, even though everyone in the long term benefits. So that's where we are right now. Everybody's all over the place on crypto Twitter, Bitcoin X, whatever you want to call it. Every time the price moves $1,000, it's either to the moon or the end of the world, to the moon or the end of the world. And we need to think about it like a human appetite. The fact that you're not hungry right now does not mean you're never going to eat food again. And the fact that you're super hungry does not mean you're going to perpetually eat food 24/7 for the next 75 years. Neither of those things is true. It's going to go up and down on its way up. All of this is normal. You should, buy food when it's on sale, buy Bitcoin when it's on sale, because you're going to need it. It's only a matter of time. And that's just how the adoption of these sort of things work. So, same advice as always, buy as much Bitcoin as you can, hold on to it as long as conceivably possible. And great thing is it's on sale right now. So you can buy Bitcoin for cheaper today than you did yesterday. And that's what I do. I buy Bitcoin every time I can buy Bitcoin. I buy as much Bitcoin as I possibly can, and I sit on it as long as conceivably possible, because that is the formula that always works in the long term in the world of Bitcoin.